Let's start with McCabe, a freshly minted contributor now to CNN. I believe Mr. Brennan, formerly of the CIA, is over there as well. They've got to have a certain familiarity. They've worked together before. What are we to make of whether McCabe will be indicted? Let's whisper this so nobody hears us. Based on the record of the Justice Department, I bet he doesn't get indicted or charged.
Well, that New York Times story today reporting out what allegedly is going on at the Justice Department shows frustration within the Justice Department that it's taken so long to figure out what to do about his alleged lies 3 or 4 times.
The poor darlings, Tom. The poor darlings.
A year ago, he was
frustrated. Think about the American people, for crying out loud.
Yeah. You know, we just got a group of documents, 14 FBI officials, agents caught leaking, including McCabe.
Right.
Not one prosecution. And, of course, James Comey, he had the FBI files of President Trump at his house. He leaked some of them. Some of it is classified. Evidently, they don't want to prosecute him there.
No.
Right now, the FBI doesn't want to give us one text message of Andrew McCabe, and they're being forced by a judge, as you just pointed out, in a Judicial Watch case, to go and look for Steele documents after he was a confidential informant because the FBI is telling us they were trying to protect Steele's privacy. And the judge laughed at that and said, come on, you got to look for the records and then you can figure out what you want to do here. This is an FBI that thinks it's above the law. Christopher Wray has done zero to reform the institution. And he's fighting tooth and nail anything that might make the FBI look bad. And you've got Nadler over there harassing the president while the FBI was abusing the president, and has been no accountability and oversight by Congress, and it's up to Judicial Watch. And we're happy to do the work, Lou, but isn't it outrageous that we're doing more than the Justice Department and Congress to figure out what went on Spygate and all these abuses?
It is outrageous, but deeply troubling, and I believe it should be deeply troubling to every American, to think that the Democrats in control of the Judiciary Committee and the House Intelligence Committee, in charge of the House, haven't the integrity to insist on this kind of conduct ending and insist on transparency and openness with the American people. This should not be a partisan issue, unless in point of fact it is a partisan conspiracy, that is a Democratic conspiracy, because it is otherwise, to me, inexplicable, the behavior of the Democratic Party in charge of the House, the way in which they're acting, it's simply outrageous.
Well, it's to me the next phase of the coup. They used their party apparatus to pay Fusion GPS through the campaign to Democratic National Committee. They got Mueller appointed. It didn't work out the way they had hoped. So now they're going to abuse their power to root around for whatever to try to come up with an impeachment case against the president. There's no credible reason to have any investigation related to impeachment. If someone has done something worthy of impeachment, it's quite obvious. You don't have to go around looking for it.
It's already been dispensed.
Sure.
And Nancy Pelosi once again has said there is no support for citizenship. What does it take for Nadler, for Adam Schiff? Adam Schiff has lied and lied and lied to the American people, and no one is holding him accountable, including Nancy Pelosi, by the way. Birthright citizenship, we are told that birthright citizenship is being looked at to be removed from